Welcome back to Boruto Anime Review, episode 290. This is reviewing the 290 episode series of Boruto Naruto Extraction Presents. Before I talk about the episode, there is an announcement I have to make here. The announcement is the fact that the Boruto anime is going to go on hiatus in 3 episodes. Yes. By 293, the show will be going hiatus. Do not know how long it's going to be on hiatus. They decided to basically basically kind of retcon the fact that the first these 293 episodes are part 1 of Boruto Naruto Extrations. 293 episodes. Why in the world they decided to do this? What parents decided to do this for? I have no idea. But it's weird though, because apparently, here's the thing. By the end of this month, I'm basically down to about 2, maybe about 3 anime. And that's it. Though in the case that I got time, they haven't released more episodes yet. But yeah, basically, it's like almost all my anime are pretty much all gone. So it's like just One Piece. There's basically pretty much by the end of this month, I think the ones that are going to be just One Piece, Case Closed, and I think My Hero Academia might be the only one left because they're going to be replaced by about 3 different anime. Eden Zero Season 2, and now My Smartphone Season 2, and I believe there is one other anime released next month. There's about 3 get released next month, believe it or not. Alright, Eden Zero, No More Smartphone, and there was one other one. Oh, Konosuba. Yep, Konosuba is also coming out next month. So, that's going to be quite interesting to cover. So, sad to see the series go for now. Though I will discuss that more when the last episode air. Would I continue doing the series despite having no more episodes airing at the moment? Yes. I will continue the series. Mostly reviewing any new light novel gets released here, or any new manga chapter. That's basically it. I don't think we see this one. In the case of this episode, now, this episode does cover the entirety of chapter 61. For 62, it's all but 4 pages. 63 is pretty much all but half the chapter. I think almost half the chapter. As for 64, it's not the whole chapter. It's the first page. And that's it. So, what did they cut from this episode? Well, the 4 pages they cut from, I think it was chapter 62. It was basically 4 pages that feature a guest appearance by Sasuke. Yes, Sasuke is not in the episode because they cut out his appearances. His very brief. If this was after the anime, it would be a rough, a minute and a half sequence. So they could probably do 2 times. They might include next week's episode. Who knows? So this whole episode is simply put this. Code basically is informed of what's going on. So we start off with, and this is sort of a big noticeable change. We see Boruto, Kawaki, Inojin, and Shikadai in front of this shack, at least this little shop. Now, what's the big obvious change? Inojin's outfit. The anime has him in his regular anime attire. In the manga, it's still the overalls. The same outfit he wore in the Ninja Academy. Yes, I would have thought though that the manga creators might have noticed by now that Inojin is not Ninja Academy anymore. He is a full-fledged genin. Why in the world basically he's still wearing this outfit? I have no idea. But the conversation is mostly the same. There is mention about racing chakra, which does give Kawaki an idea. So then we cut back to the Uzumaki house, where Kawaki is reading a book. Boruto is playing a video game. We see Hinata watching a romantic comedy, basically watching a romance movie, and she's crying. It's kind of late. Naruto is asleep, and basically they're watching this from their table. Now you're probably thinking, why in the world is Hinata watching a movie from her table instead of on a couch? The reason is pure and simple. The Uzumaki house does not have a couch. They have two sitting room chairs, yes, but in the case of having a couch, well, it's probably done in the style. The house itself is done. The house itself is done in the style of the Japanese style culture, where Hinata and the beautiful Hinata and Naruto sleep in separate rooms, despite being a married couple. I have heard this is actually a cultural thing. Here, married couples share the same room together. Yes. As for the reason for this, I don't really know the reason why couples can't share the same room together in Japan, but here it's normal standard to see this. Now, as for why their what looks like to be a combination of kitchen and dining room and living room is like this, well, because this is a small house. So, Kawaki decides to take out the trash, wearing his ninja garb for some reason. Yeah, so, by the way, there's also a Sentry Ninja who is terrible at his job. He's supposed to be spying on them, and they can easily see that he's watching them. Yeah, so, he's good at watching them from distance, but he's not good at hiding. You should freaking hide. Like, yeah, they get the fact you're watching from a distance, fine. But you don't have to make it so obvious. And you might be thinking, did this guy do this in the manga? Oh, heck yes, he did. So he sees Kawaki, where Kawaki proceeds to deposit some recyclables. And then he disappears in the bush. And we see Kawaki go back in the house and go into the bathroom. In manga, it was actually another room he went in. In the anime, he basically went to the bathroom. And help with their quest, and of course, Boruto knows that he's not actually there. That's Shadako in the bathroom, not the actual Kawaki. Meanwhile, though, Kawaki has stepped out to the village of his own free will. Shikamaru is inside of Naruto's office. Now you're probably thinking, is the whole scene with him and Amanda? Now, first we're seeing on top of the rooftop of the I think it's the Okage mansion. Is like this in the manga. Yes, the kind of conversation on the roof there, and inside the office. That's all completely true to the anime. They also that Kawaki disappeared. The Bard chases after them. The Bard ends up basically where Kawaki and Code are. Because Code decided to follow Kawaki. Because they had to get there via the claw marks left behind when he was last there. So he follows Kawaki. And then they start fighting each other. And Ida is watching them. And at one point she's basically like a little claw mark basically on her arm. First is Code's mouth. And then it's his ear. And of course, she doesn't like the fact that Code is basically is damaging Kawaki's beautiful face. And Kawaki does point out, though, even after Naruto shows up, where that you're taking orders, despite like you really want to kill me, you can't because you're told not to. And then we have Boruto, of course, he shows up, and it seems like he starts fighting Code. Code puts his hood up, and then Boruto brings out the mark thing that he actually started using recently. Because of the medicine he'd been using, it basically supplanted Momoshiki, kind of in a ways. But this basically, seeing this, you see that kind of when it showed up, that's actually the end of chapter 63. And we see like kind of the start of this in the start of the episode, start of chapter 64, and that's pretty much the episode in a nutshell. It's a really good episode. My guess is anything skipped from this episode probably will be adapted next episode. It is possible. They're probably going to have a lot of scenes basically if Naruto wonder where the heck Boruto is. Yep. But they practically skipped over half of a chapter. Yep. But not much to say, this episode's good, and sad to say, only 3 episodes left. And then we'll have to basically wave goodbye to this series for now. Okay? So yeah, and also with that, I'm caught up with all my anime. Finally. I should have done this yesterday, but I had no time to. But the only reason why today, because basically I didn't have to do a stream today because someone had a birthday stream today, so I didn't have to go to it. So, yeah, I didn't have to go to it, so I was able to get this done no problem. So, yes, I am caught up with all my anime. So, yeah, tomorrow basically I have more anime to do. But next up is going to be a comic corner, and that's probably going to be it for tonight. For videos. Yes, because it's getting kind of late. Would I do more Gecko Rangers tomorrow? Yes. Yes, I will. Okay, next video. Bye.